about you.
Dollars, I need them dollars. You tryna holler?
You got that paint on my real swag about you.
Prada, is that a
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be deep cleaning our makeup brushes. And I know don't nobody like cleaning their makeup brushes, but it's a really important process, especially if you want to keep a beat face and you want to keep a clear coat of skin underneath that beat face. So if you guys want to see how I deep clean my brushes, just stay tuned. So first things first, we're going to be taking this scrubbing mat. I got this from Marshall's. I absolutely love it. The reason I love it is because of all the different sections that it has. So on the top right portion, you use it to clean your face brushes. In the middle, you use it to scrub. And in the left right portion, you use it for your eye brushes. And of course, the bottom, you can rinse it off. I love these little suctions that they have on it because you can stick it wherever. I'm using the wall as an example, but I usually stick it in the bottom of my sink. And then I use baby shampoo. And you're also going to need a little cup to put your water and your shampoo. And I'm also going to be deep cleaning my face sponges. And then also you will need a makeup towel to dry my brushes and make sure we get all the residue out after we get through washing it. So first things first, we're going to stick our mat at the very bottom of our face sink and push it down. Make sure that it doesn't move when we get to scrubbing. Fill up this with water and add some baby shampoo. You guys can decide how much or how little of this shampoo. And first things first, we're going to take our foundation brush, dip it in the product, and then we're going to begin to scrub it. So first you're going to take small circular motions, not doing this too hard to where you're like, possibly breaking your brush, but just small circles, and then taking it over to the scrubbing portion as well. And with our foundation brush, since it's usually the most dirty, we have to do this process of scrubbing and rinsing the brush 2 or 3 times. As I stated before, with the foundation brush, you have to do this process 2 or 3 times just to get all the gunk out. So this is the second time, just going in and scrubbing and just using circular small motions to get all of this gunk out of the foundation brush. And gunk is such that's a nasty term, but that's describing the foundation after it's left in your brush for weeks, sis. Now you're adding new foundation on top of old gunk. So think about that the next time that you want to go and use that foundation brush for the upteenth time without cleaning it out. Take heed. Take heed. We're literally just now being able to see the bristles' original color, which is a tannish white. So now we are getting to the last step when it comes to the foundation brush. And like with all the other brushes, it doesn't take 2 or 3 times, but the foundation brush is always the most for me, the most dirty. So now we have a perfectly clean foundation brush ready to beat my face, give me that bomb foundation look. So now we're going to move on to an eye bristle brush. Now I actually use this brush for my highlighter. This brush is an originally white brush, but right now you see it's gold. I'm dipping it in the product, and then I'm going to go ahead and move on and scrub it. So you see that I'm now using the opposite side of the scrubber. I'm now using the side that's specifically for the eye brushes. And I'm going to move it into the center and just get it all scrubbed. And as you guys can see, the product is so easily coming out of these brushes. Gonna rinse it off. I'm also gonna be just drying it with my makeup towel, and as you guys can see, it went from gold to brand spanking new, a white brush. So I'm gonna take these next steps with 2 more brushes for you guys. I won't go through every single brush. This is my powder brush, which also has a lot of gunk in it, as I mentioned before. So this brush is originally a white-ish tan, but you see it's brown right now. So we're gonna go ahead and move back to the face side of the scrubber and get to working. Like this video right now if this is soothing to watch, because I don't know, this is soothing for me as I'm like going over this for you guys. This is really soothing to watch. I don't know, but anyway, like this video if this is soothing for you. And it's important to rinse off the mat halfway through. And so now that I am through washing this brush, I'm gonna take it on my makeup towel to make sure everything is completely out, and I'm also pre-drying it. And as you guys can see, once again, it goes from completely brown to basically new with some bomb bristles. Well, now I'm going to be moving on to cleaning my sponges. This step is really important, and I'm going to show you guys ways that you don't tear your sponge up. So first thing I do is pre-rinse it, and when you pre-rinse it, you get a lot of the brown out of it, as you guys can see. So now I'm going to place that shampoo right on the sponge and get to work. So though I am going fast because this video is sped up, I'm actually moving in very small circles, and I'm making the sponge go around my hand. As you guys can see, in order to avoid tears, you just want to use the butt of your thumb. You don't want to use, if you have long nails like me, you don't want to put your nails inside that sponge, because that's what's causing all your tears. So you want to just use your fingers, and you want to gently make circular motions, and by doing that, we have a completely new sponge. So I put it in a paper towel to let it dry, and that's how I just let it sit and dry. So I'm going to do this same thing with my diamond sponge. You guys can see it's way dirtier than the last brush. So I'm going to pre-rinse it right now, getting all the dirt that I can get off with just water. And then now I'm going to apply my shampoo on it as well. And after applying my shampoo, I'm going to take the same steps that I did before, making sure that I don't use my fingernails, only my fingers, and make small motions to get all of that dirt from the tip of my sponge. And with this sponge, it's going to actually take me 2 times getting all the dirt out, but sometimes you just got to take the day, give yourself a good 30 minutes, and clean your sponges, clean your brushes so your face won't have gook under a beat face, okay? You guys are gonna hate the word gook by the end of this video, but that's what's in these brushes, gook. You don't want that on your face. Clean it out. So as I said before, I'm just going in for a second round and doing the exact same steps that you guys saw me do earlier, just getting all of this gook out of my favorite sponge. It's also important to thoroughly rinse out, because you don't want any of the shampoo just lingering in your sponge. So make sure you keep rinsing it out until you don't see any more suds in your water. So I'm going to do the same thing as before. As you guys see, it's very clean now. So I'm going to place it into a paper towel and ball it up to pre-dry it and stick it aside. So I'm going to not show you guys me washing these other brushes. I'll be right back with the finished product. So now I'm done. You guys see all the gook again on my towel and my bowl, on my scrubber. So I'm going to just take some baby shampoo and rinse off my scrubber. You don't want to let that stuff just sit. So you really got to set the time aside if you're using something like this, because you want to go ahead and immediately get that dirt off of there so it doesn't stain it too bad. And also, by the way, clean your sink, ladies. That's disgusting. You don't want that just sitting in your sink for the rest of the week. Clean it up. Do better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally finished. These are all my clean brushes, and I am always really happy when I have clean makeup brushes. Like when you sit down, you feel bomb. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you like hearing me say the word gook, make sure that you like this video. And as always, if you like the vibes, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are notified as soon as I upload. And also be sure that you're following me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. And I love you guys. Thank y'all for always rocking with me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.